So I continued with the sleep and corona study, and the earlier two studies had shown sleep reduces corona, but those who take who don't get who get infection, they take cough syrup and they get corona. So both positive and negative correlation. So this was the graph, and about 80% and this kind of 80% and 50% R square was coming. So now about 80% R square and about 50% R square were coming. So based on, but then I did the simulation and tried to estimate the simulation directly with all parameters. But then what happens is this efficacy of sleep goes to 0 and negative, because this is the dominant correlation. That is why we need this unobservable and Bayesian and this kind of a bias introduction kind of approach. So once we get the efficacy of sleep, and refer to the earlier two studies on sleep and corona on the same channel, if you see, then it is about 0.7 to 0.8, conservatively I put it at 0.7. Then cough syrup I am not dealing with right now. I am estimating the probability of getting the first infection and the proportion of people who are sleeping well. So basically the number of people is the total in the odds table, and the odds tables are here. Risk 1, risk 2, all these odds tables are there. So if we see, now if I run the first, so the code is very simple, the same simulation code, and I am estimating those two parameters, this and then this error between actual from the odds table and the prediction from the simulation, and the error, and I am minimizing the errors, comma of error square using optim, and then predicting. So in the first study, if I run this study 1, study 2, then in the first study there were 55, second study after the Honorable PM and after the studies and Ayush and everyone came, 55% of the respondents were sleeping properly. They were doing yoga. In study 1, only 16% were doing that. And in the first study, 17% were getting some attack. In the second study, 23% were getting some attack. But that is close by, within the range of error. But if we see proper sleep 55% in the second study, and in the first study only 16-17% was there, 16% was there. Now the predicted and actual, if we see how much error is there, 5, 4, this is no cough syrup. If I put cough syrup, then this will adjust better, 20, 19, 13, 12, and cough syrup. No, cough syrup doesn't always put you to sleep, sometimes you stay awake. If I put that correction, and here the predicted actual is 13, 9, 12, 9, 57, 54. So error is less, prediction is good, modern overall is good, and basically after Ayush and PM and everyone started talking benefits of sleep, benefits of Ayurveda, all this has to be many factors, but if we see only sleep in isolation, even then people have responded to this Ayurveda and lifestyle and wellness and all that, and taken prevention, and we should do that again.